All right, guys, here we go. We are at the Predator today for an impossible challenge. Back where it all started with Ryan Gamer. I have not beat this course. Tried it maybe 10 times. I have not tried it on 2K25 to my knowledge. So, um, I've been watching Apex play it. It looks way tougher in this game than it did in 2K23. Not looking forward to this at all. I've never liked the course for those of you who have seen me play it. But if you're not familiar with the impossible challenge, we're going to play this course on very tough conditions, and we're going to try to shoot par or better. So we get very high north winds, very firm, very fast. Let's get right into it. No more fluff. If you guys wouldn't mind, drop a like for the video. It really does help the channel. If you're new, consider subscribing. This is a continuation of the Impossible Week, where I tried to pump out as many Impossible Challenge videos to you guys as possible. Try to have a little bit of fun. This round will not be fun. I don't like the course. Usually, I don't mind. I don't mind shooting over par on these challenges because, they're just fun to me in a weird, sick way. It's just a fun time to play these courses. But, yeah, this one I've never really enjoyed, so. And that is in the bunker. I should have taken a practice swing. Oh, wow, we're going to get away with it. All right, I should have taken a practice swing. I didn't. Maybe I will going into this green, though. You don't want to ruin the round on a hole you shouldn't ruin the round. You know what I mean? That would just be silly. Well, that's pretty bad. It's going to be okay. I should be able to flop this, and I think it will stop. But it's just not a very good shot. It just ain't that good. But it's the first of many what are probably going to be tough shots. So, as I said, we'll try not to get too upset. We'll try to make this chip, though. Get in here for a par. Par on this hole is good. I overhit that, and it still didn't get there. I extended it, overhit it, and it still didn't get there. All right, not the greatest start. That's okay, though. But you can get away with a bogey where you shouldn't here there. It's just, it really all comes down to hole 8 and 10 anyway. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't play those two holes well, you're screwed anyway. And 3. That felt like a good swing. It was. Okay. Gonna need a whole lot more of that. I just don't know how to play this hole, really. I think this goes under this. I'm not positive. It does. It's also terrible, but it should bounce back down to the right. Or it'll stay there. We can't stop this ball anyway, actually, so it's not the end of the world. See if I can maybe shoot a little. No. It's going to have to be a flop, I think. Alright, we're going to have a flop. We're going to end up down here somewhere. But I think that'll be okay. 90%. Ooh, if I hit that 90, it might have checks up and dies into the cup, but not a bad effort. Let's see if we can make a putt here. Alright, we do make it. Alright, good par. We'll absolutely take par there. Tricky hole. They're all tricky holes. This course is such a tough challenge. I wish I had spent more time on it in 2K23 so I would not have to come back to it now. That's where I'm at in my head. That's too much. That's just probably not enough. I think being long and into that bunker isn't like the worst thing in the world. Bogey here is what I'm looking for. Alright, we got a good swing. It's not as long as I thought it was going to be. Thank God I didn't choke that and just said I'll hit it long. Because the wind just didn't really play there. We can hit a flop from here, which is great. And I think it will stop. Should I hit a 14 in case it doesn't stop? I feel like I should. But if it lands here, it might roll back down. We need to be in this flat spot. I'm gonna play one short. Just in case I miss my points and it goes off to the left or the right. It should still hold. Like that. Oh, see, if we had done that with the next club up, we might be off the cliff. This is not where you want to be, though. This is not where you want to make this putt from. There is a spot we'll stop near the hole. It's just like nearly impossible, so. Not like the best thing to do here is probably putt it to here and make another putt, but. I try to leave it high and short and see if it'll stop. I overhit it? How did I overhit it by that much? Oh, it stopped. It stopped. It stopped. Okay. Hold on, everybody. Slam it in there. That's a good bogey. That's a good bogey. 2 over. We'll absolutely take that. All right. Now, this hole, even like Apex said, he feels like this hole's a little tougher in this game. He doesn't really understand why. I agree, actually. I played this. I played up to like 4 holes just to like see what the course was like. Maybe a couple weeks ago, I think. And I had a really hard time getting through this gap. I'm thinking about this gap right here, but it hits this tree, comes down. I know the original gap is right here. I think I have to hit a bit of a draw. Do we though? I don't know that you know what? I might just lay up. That's stupid. It kind of is, isn't it? We're going for it. Fuck it. We'll de-loft it and hope for the best. That's all we can do. Get through that. That's not the lie we wanted. This might get through enough though. Wow, really lucky. That was not the planned route at that, but it is going to work out for us. Sometimes you need to get a little bit of luck. You're going to get plenty of bad luck, so sometimes you got to get some good luck. That's a shit swing, but it's on a perfect line. This was the hole of luck, man. That's gorgeous. Let's see if we can make the putt now. Kind of got to hammer this in, I think. Just got to be really confident about this one. Okay. We haven't been confident enough over putts, I think. Like, in general, I think it's what's really hurting our putting is not being aggressive enough. I want to start being more aggressive with my putting. I wanted to leave that a little further out to the right, but I think we should still be able to get beyond these trees from here. Yeah, I clipped it. It's just such a tricky shot. You got to leave it out to the right and far enough back. And then the second shot is really, really difficult no matter what you do. That's okay, though. The wind should hold this up just a little bit. I want it to get up on that tier. Otherwise, it's going to roll down on us. So, very tricky shot. Hit it pretty well. I think this will find its way up here. Yeah, it's perfect. It's a great shot. All right, we got to find our way to hole 8. You know, at even par or right around even par. We got to get out of 8 with a double bogey. This is a really tough tee shot for me because I can't really overpower, and I can't feasibly hit a power drive. My swing has not been good enough. That's a... I mean, I deserved it. Don't get me wrong. It's a little unlucky, though. Pull close is not the play. You fucking donkey. You such a loser, dude. On this hole, like, this is not a hard hole, man. Hit the fucking button. Hit the points. It's so fucking simple, man. Like, why do we have to ruin it on such an easy one? Like, why couldn't we wait at least until we got a hard hole to not be able to hit our points? It's so frustrating. Like, we're gonna come away with a fucking 9 or a 10 here on a hole that's really just not that hard. Like, one of the easiest ones to just go up and make your par in the entire fucking round.
Careful with this one. That ball is plugged into that bunker like, well, it's plugged. Let's just say that. Okay, we're out of that bunker. A little bit of work left to do, but no worries.
Yeah, just miss. You might as well miss the putt too to top it off. Really fucking ice the cake, right?
You know what I would really like?
What a fucking idiot. Imagine now if I go through 8 and 10 at par. I'm going to play this whole round out, even if I shoot like 30 over. It doesn't... At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. It's like my first attempt in this game, but... It's just frustrating, you know what I mean? That is so bad. Like, why are you so awful? All right. Good par. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm not angry anymore. 5 over par. We could have found our way to 5 over in many different ways. We just happen to find it in a dumb way. So we're a little upset, but you know what? It's fine. It's okay. That's a good swing. All right, we got to get up onto the front of the screen. Ideally, we land this ball like right in here. See if we can hit a somewhat decent shot. Oh, it's a little long. That's not quite what we're looking for there. It's not quite the area we're looking to land that in. Okay. Now we have to waste a shot to chip up, which is okay. Like, a chip up here. Actually, I think we'll go up here. It's maybe just a little bit straighter. And then we're going to try to make a putt.
You have a very long putt ahead of you here. This one just has a little tiny break to the right, I think.
I agree, John.
Oh, this one's starting out okay. Continuing. And the putt.
That's a good bogey. I can't believe we made a fucking 10 on number 6. That's crazy. All right, 6 over par. The funny thing is, like, there's still some spots you can kind of score. It's not, we're dead, basically, but we're not all the way dead. We're, like, just mostly dead. Can we get over this tree? I don't remember this tee shot being so difficult. Should be able to just go right over it, right? Clipped it a little bit, but that's actually going to be fine. It needs a little bit more loft next time I play it. There will be a next time. I'm committing to attempting this course. I don't know how many times. We will attempt this course a bunch of times throughout this game's life cycle until we beat it.
going left here.
You know what? That's not too bad.
Kind of missed the mark a little bit.
I don't know if this ball stops in this game. It never did in 2K23. You couldn't stop this ball. I don't know if it does here. If there was a chance for it to stop, it would be with this pick shot, though. And no. So it's another putt you got to make.
I'll take that. Nice.
So 8, 9, and 10 are all putts you have to make.
This to save par.
It looks pretty straight, guys.
Could be a good one.
It is straight.
Nice
Okay.
run.
So through this stretch of 8, 9, and 10, we're playing at 1 over so far. We are 6 over for the day, though.
Is picked up. It's going left to right.
And now we have this one, which is actually even a tougher hole than it's a tougher hole than number 8, in my opinion. I think this hole's tougher. It reset my shot. Let's try to lay one back in here. Don't want to go too crazy on the tee shot.
All right, second shot on the 10th.
All right, the goal here is not to get up near the pin. We want to get onto this tier right here and make a putt. But we want to putt from about here. So that's the goal. So let's see if we can accomplish that goal. It's a pretty tough shot in its own right just to get it near there, so it's a little too far to the right. It does kick that way, though. It's too much gas. It's going to just fall off. It's a good shot. Bad result. That happens.
For our third shot.
That like nearly looks like you could stop it up there, you know? Like, yeah, it almost looks like that ball would stop right here. Do we think it could? Because I haven't played this game under the... I haven't played this, I don't think, under the new game. So, in the old game, you couldn't stop it here, but with Super Flop, I feel like there's a chance you might be able to stop that. I feel like it's worth trying one time. Of course, I fucking couldn't hit the spot. You're such a donkey. You're so fucking... You're so stupid.
Careful with that chip.
This one didn't get there either. Alright, well, that was fun. That was a good science experiment, guys.
Okay, setting up here in the green.
We're going to keep doing it now. I mean, the round's basically dead, so I feel like we should just keep trying it to see for sure. Because otherwise we've accomplished nothing in this experiment other than just piss myself off. Still wasn't quite the spot we were looking for, but it didn't stop anyway, so I think we're going to chalk that up to it doesn't stop. So this is what we're supposed to do. And then make a putt from over here somewhere. Left it short in the middle. I guess it would still stop right here if we just left it short. So, yeah, that was a stupid science experiment, you know?
Oh, that's no good.
That was not our smartest play. But sometimes you got to do it. Yeah, it's so close. It gets very close to stopping. It just doesn't. We're going to still try to just chip up there. Because at this point, what's the point? All right. So you need one more club, right? If you're going to chip, you need a club. That will actually get up there.
Oh, almost in there with
At least if you go by the hole, it gives it a chance. But unfortunately,
and it was just a
we have maxed this hole out. We have 13 over par now.
I think
We've done some good things,
reached
some bad things.
a right to left cross breeze going on this hole.
You used to be able to get over this bridge with an overpower. I don't think you can in this game, though. The wind's just never quite right.
Unlucky.
It's a little unlucky, John. It's fine, though. I'm not going to get upset at this point. No need. No need. No need. We'll try to play, like, under par or something for the rest of the round. I think that should be our goal from here on out. We're 13 over par. Let's try to get in at, like, 11 under or something like that. My flops have been pretty horrendous today, but why not keep trying it?
Oh, is this one gonna go? Here we go. Tapper on in, and we'll
Okay.
on to the next hole.
Make a good par. That's a pretty
Nice
basic
holds, and
hole.
we'll move on to the next.
If you hit a good tee shot, there's actually a chance to make a birdie there, but
Par 5.
we'll definitely take a par. I wonder where the power drive, if you can get over, clear this whole thing. I've never tried it, and again, we're looking for science experiments at this point, so.
And that's gonna get
If you hit it perfect, maybe it does. We missed both our points, so we lost, we lost some, we used to be able to get up and over this with a 3-wood. Can we still do it? We're just for more for science. Yes, we can. All right, so it's still just a layup and then take one down this way. You don't want to be up here, though.
okay. Yeah, let it go. Let this one go. I know it's far away, but these are the ones you just want to get close.
Cool.
I think I'll let your putting do the talking here from way out.
Just go down the hill, man, would you? For fuck's sake. Just go down to your eventual home, would you?
Okay, this is for the bogey. Looking good so far.
Good putt for bogey with a water ball. So that's
Down, nice.
I mean, it's a birdie hole for sure. That you have to make birdie there.
Wind's blowing from our
You gotta lay one up and then hit it over the thing. This is a birdie hole too. It's just a straight up driver, I believe. It might even be a choke drive, but not just straight up driver works. Probably gets caught up here. Nope. All right, then it's just a simple
this drive in the
2-putt from here.
got a putt for eagle.
It's actually not that bad.
That's all right. Okay, 37 feet from the cup.
It's not really makeable, I wouldn't think, but
Oh,
okay.
bye.
We smoked it.
Here's what you're looking at for birdie. Going towards that hole.
All right, a simple 2-putt, just like we said.
Back birdie on this one.
So we're back to 13 under par,
I like it. Okay, let's have
and then we have this hole.
par 3 here on the 14th.
We're losing 50. The wind is helping a little bit, though. So I feel like 120 something's probably good. $120 something was way short. I wasn't way short.
But that's all right.
It was short, though. Wow, I just hit perfect points. That is something to see. That is a sight to behold. Bookmark that moment, boys.
Looking to the left.
I overhit it, but at least I got the points. And at least I still made a bogey. So not to worry. We still made a bogey. All right, bogey there. I mean, you can make par there. You should make par there.
Now the par 4, 15th.
All right, this one, I think we want to probably move the tee box and draw it around this tree. And then if you hit it perfect, it'll skirt that next tree and give you a really good look at the green. That is not a really good first shot.
I think we're heading to the fairway with this one.
Wow, perfect.
Okay.
Rolls right through the bunker.
185 or so
Yes.
from here.
I'm trying to go right through these palm trees. That's close. It's uphill chip from there. If I hit my points, it clears it. If I had hit 83%, it goes in. Tap in par, though. There's a couple, there really is a couple scoring opportunities on the back here.
Getting ready to tee off here on the 16th hole. Fairway has a downslope in the landing area. Keep that in mind.
I should try to go right to the right of this tree. Requires a good swing. Just like every other shot on this golf course. Ah, that was really close. All right, Eagle's on the table here with a good tee shot, which so obviously it's not that hard to hit a good tee shot here. It's all about your second shot, getting a good roll down there. Pushed it. It should all bounce back to the right though a little bit. And wraps around, and that's pretty good.
9 feet to the cup. This one starts off pretty straight, then goes to the right.
And we make our second eagle of the round. 2 eagles, 1 birdie. We've made more eagles than birdie. We're 12 over. If we didn't have the 10 on that par 5 earlier, it would be 7 over, and this wouldn't be that bad of an attempt.
This one is number 17. We have a par 3 here.
All right, a little long. It's tough, very tough shot, honestly. So that's not a bad swing. If we're close to beating the challenge, we would not try to make this chip. But because we are where we are gonna attempt it. So the problem is exactly what's about to happen. If you miss the cup, you end up on the other side. And when you don't pay attention to your next shot, you end up down the same place again. Okay. We knock it in there. That's a par. Like I said, I would super flop that normally. That's just a par basically. And I'm pretty sure this hole used to be par 5. It's a par 4 now. So this green is disgusting too. It's such a tough pin. It's like on the top of a mound. Not that the other greens aren't tough, but this green is, for a ball you can actually get to stop on this hole, it's very, very difficult. Hit this a little harder than I wanted. Gonna end up down the hill. Whee! Oh, well, anyway, guys, I hope you've all enjoyed, this first run through of the Predator. I know everybody loves this course. Everybody but sane people. I guess I'm the only sane one on this planet because I hate this course. There's a par on the last. Without the 5 on 17, like I said, with 12 under. Without that awful blow-up hole, it's a 7. We made a couple other bad bogeys in there too. I mean, it's possible, man. We had two eagles. We could have had a couple more birdie holes, which we screwed up. We played a lot of science shots, which didn't work. I hate to say it, but I think this course is doable in this game. I do. I think it can be done. I know it can be done, actually. Much better player than me could probably already do it. So we're going to keep giving this thing a shot. I'm not going to do it weekly because I will get burnt out here. But you will see this on occasion on the channel. And if you, honestly, you want another like goal, it's late in the video. Make this video hit 50 likes and I'll do it again next week. How about that? That's what you're going to have to do if you want to see courses I don't want to play from now on. You're going to have to make them perform. But anyway, I'm really rambling. This has been way too long of an outro. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.